Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Most of you know who I am, and for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is KrimsonKreamer and I play video games, and this video is my thoughts and reactions to the new MOBA game, Pokémon Unite. Now, for those of you who don't know, Pokémon Unite is a MOBA game, which is a multiplayer online battle arena style game with the aesthetics of Pokémon. You essentially choose your Pokemon, and as you go through the game, you level up, you gain new moves, and the entire goal of the game is to score points on your opponent's goals, and by the end of the timer, whoever has the most goals wins. Now, after I loaded up this game and played a little bit, it's not that bad of a game. I would still rather play other MOBAs, but that's only because those games have been out for a long time. They've had a lot of time to increase their character roster, to perfect and fix little detail tweaks and game tweaks. This game is good on paper, and it is a very bare bones skeleton style game. I'm not trying to say it's bad, but it could be better. There are certain things about this game that are a little tedious and annoying to deal with, but once you understand the game and you can get it going, you can have a fun time, especially if you're playing with friends. Like, some of the things I have a problem with is the items. There are some items that say, oh, this increases attack and this increases special attack. But how can you tell if a character uses physical attacks or special attacks? It's kind of like in between, because like you have characters like Charizard, who's labeled a melee character, but his normal base attack is a flamethrower, and he only has 3 special moves that are physical, so is he really a melee character? Then you have characters like Greninja, who is labeled a range character, but if he's playing close range, he switches to melee. It's up in the air, because that kind of makes it a little harder to pick out what items you want to put onto your Pokemon before you go into battle, and I just find that a little bit annoying. Also, you have to be like level 10 on your character, your trainer level, before you could actually like get into the nitty-gritty of the game, because you can equip items to your Pokemon, but they can also be upgraded, and you can't upgrade until level 10, and then you also can't unlock all 3 equipable items up until level 10. So like I said, it's a bit tedious and hard to get into, but once you get through it and you get to that level, by that point you kind of already know the game as well. Like, I'm still learning a couple of different Pokemon, but generally I'm understanding like what each Pokemon does, and I find it really interesting. Let me actually talk about the things that I actually like about this game. One, it's the roster. It's a very diverse roster of Pokemon that you normally don't see in games at all outside of the normal Pokemon games. You get stuff like Pokken, where a lot of these Pokemon are one in it, but also at the same time, you don't generally see these types of things. Like, you don't see Snorlax, you don't see Slowbro, you don't see Alolan Ninetales or Ninetales in general, Wigglytuff, stuff like that. I find that really cool. Even like Cramorant. Like, unfortunately, I don't see anyone play Cramorant, but it's still cool that they add stuff like that. So it's a neat little mix into the game. Another thing that I like is the level up progression and ability to customize movesets in the game. So when you pick a Pokemon, like let's say you pick Charizard, you don't start out as Charizard, you start out as Charmander, and you have to work your way up to get to Charizard. But as you work your way up and you evolve, you change your moveset. Charmander starts out with Flame Burst and Fire Spin, but when he first goes to level up and he gets to pick a different move, you can pick either Flamethrower, which is a ranged attack, or Fire Punch, which is a melee attack, and each move does a different thing, so it's really depending on the situation that you and your team are in, that you pick your moves to fit that situation. And it's really cool to be able to customize your Pokemon like that. You could also set beforehand what moves they level up into to have it do it automatically, because as you level up, a prompt comes up on stream and it tells you, oh, which move do you want to do? Do you want to do Fire Blast or Flare Blitz? And if you don't pick it, because you know you're in the middle of the game, the game, like I said, you picked it beforehand, will automatically set it to the one that you picked, which I find really cool, because it's like, this is the set that I always run. Unless you're paying attention, you're like, oh, I need to run this set now. It's kind of good to have that ability to let it automatically level up for your Pokemon the move that you want to pick. Which again, like I said, I find it really, really cool. The other thing that I like and that I'm excited about is the holo wares for the Pokemon. Now, I know they showed off some things in some leaks a while ago with what kind of outfits the Pokemons can wear, but I find it really cool that we're able to customize the Pokemon like that and just add different cosmetics, because this actually lets the people, the creators, have a lot of creative freedom with what the Pokemon can wear. Like Talonflame wearing like all like the Explorer's gear looks really cool. Cinderace wearing the Pirate's outfit looks a little bit silly, but still really cool. Garchomp, Machamp, Venusaur wearing like vacation outfits. Greninja wearing a Super Sentai Ninja outfit. It all looks very, very cool. And I know for Lucario, he gets his outfit from the Lucario and Mew movie, so I can't wait for that to come out. And I'm very excited to see what other costumes comes out. Like, I love Charizard. I can't wait to see what they do for him. And maybe they might even add the shiny forms as like a cosmetic item, because that would be really cool. Like, you know, one side has a normal Charizard, the other side has shiny Charizard, or vice versa, with like Zeraora, Garchomp, like stuff like that. Like, I think it would be really, really cool if they can implement stuff like that to just add a little bit more customability to the game. My overall thoughts on the game is that it's fun. I enjoy the game as it is. It could be worked on a little bit more. Like, when enemies chase you down lane, I feel like the opposing team should be hurt rather than just slowed or debuffed. But that's something that they might implement later on. The game just came out. It's been 2 days since the game was released, so there's a lot of things that they need to work out on. They probably want this game to be competitive, but not like League of Legends competitive, where it's like super heavy and toxic. That I don't find enjoyable, but who knows? It might end up having a good community, especially because it's the Pokemon community, so a lot of newcomers to MOBAs will be joining in this game, and probably having a lot of fun. It's free to play, so I mean, what's the point of not trying it? I mean, it's just going to take up space on your Switch. That's really the only downside to it, and even then, you could just delete it. It doesn't cost you anything. It costs me some things, because I'm a content creator, and I'm an adult, but ultimately, if you want to try it for yourself, download it on the Switch. It's free, and if you download it before August 30th or 31st, I don't know my dates, you get Zeraora for free, so that's really cool. And yeah, my overall thoughts on the game, it's fun, but it could be worked on a little bit more, but that's okay. Game just came out. I'm not going to harp on it too much. A lot could be worked on for this game. But anyway, what are your thoughts on this game? Have you played it? What do you think of it? What do you think that they should fix? And to propose a question, what other Pokemon do you think that they should add? I know that they took out Blastoise and Gardevoir for now, and they're going to add them later. But what other Pokemon do you think that they should add to this game, and what kind of mechanics should they have? Personally, I think they should add Urshifu, start him out as a Cubfu, and then as he levels up, you can branch off to one of the different directions, either Rapid Strike or Single Strike, or maybe the same thing with like Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, and Hitmontop with Tyrogue. You get to pick which evolution you go into. But that's just me, but what do you guys think? I'm gonna get up out of here. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and as always, good gaming, God bless, go beyond, and keep on keeping on.
Thank you.